I feel like it doesn't matter like how obvious you feel like you were being. Like I said, some things it really just takes someone just for a confirmation hunt. It takes them seeing that like with their own eyes for themselves in order to actually believe it. And I feel like that stuff is just out of your hands. Like I saw when we were doing the self-care oracle, I'm getting divine feminine energy from that. Going with the flow like water. Somebody literally was just like, you know what? That caution, don't overwork yourself card. Somebody just finally took their hand out the pot. You know the fuck what? I realize I'm doing too fucking much here. It doesn't matter what you were doing. It seemed like the more you tried to do, the further it pushes this person away. And so I feel like now I feel like someone's like allowing the situation to breathe. They're allowing this person to think whatever the fuck they want, feel their own type of thoughts. Lo and behold, what's happening? But what we about to look at though, people can sense the sexual tension between you. We will be using the law of attraction for that. Because what and why? Why is this coming out? I mean, I feel like it is coming out because, I mean, obviously this person wanting to hide something. It's looking like that's not about to motherfucking work. Why? This King of Pentacles. More kings! Come on. King of Pentacles at the front. What is this? Knight of Wands. Somebody might be becoming a bachelor soon. If somebody was in a relationship, they might be becoming single. Ten of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Fortune cookie and the Conductor. Going for one more. People can sense the sexual tension between you. I don't know why I'm going to take that. Let's set it to the side. People can sense the sexual tension. I was not supposed to be facing that way. One more. People can sense. Oh, okay. What is this? Is this the world? What is this? Oh, is this the star? Oh, I can't show this one. Nudity. I'll show part of it when I read it, but that's a beautiful fucking card. I think that might be the star. There's something about after everything blows up, after everything explodes, after everything blows up in somebody's face, that's when the real divine intervention comes in. That's when you really are going to start to see God and the universe and your spirit guides working in your fucking favor. But I feel like after some kind of ending where everything just seems like it's like, what the fuck am I supposed to be able to do? Like when somebody really realizes how far out of control everything is, not in their control, is really when I feel like somebody will finally sit back, start drinking their motherfucking tea, continuing to mind their business, and let the universe do what the universe does best, which is fucking everything. I feel like somebody here, especially this divine feminine listening, definitely needs to step into that divine feminine energy. Somebody's been doing way too much, trying to pull the whole story together, bring this person to understanding, try to make them have a spiritual awakening, trying to have them see you how you need them to see. You're doing too much. A lot of that stuff is just not meant for you to be having to put your hands in. But I feel like it's also kind of like a trauma thing for someone here where you're so used to having to be in control of everything in your life. You're so used to having to be in control of how you feel, how somebody else around you feel. Because if somebody else around you feeling crazy, for some people that meant violence. You and your paranoid thoughts means that I might get a beating. Hell to the motherfucking not. So I feel like for someone here, they like are used to operating like that, and it's now it's like at this point where it's now able to be healed because it's no longer serving you when it comes to this connection. That's how I can feel like you can tell like when you have like healed out of a certain era of your life, because at certain points your brain will mold itself into what it needs to be for you to survive at that time. And so then when you start to notice that the same tactics that you used to survive before aren't working anymore, that's because you're not in the same situation that needs those tactics. So for some people, you got to get a little bit more violent. For some people, you have to just stop trying completely. But you will know. People can sense the sexual tension between you, is what we're clarifying. 10 of Pentacles. I mean, just right off the bat, 10 of Pentacles, the full picture, legacy, status, having it all, being completely content. But this having a fortune, I do see the word love. And I think that's like the only word I can read. It's love. Interesting. Okay, What was it? The Pentacles. Fortune. An inheritance, winnings, liquidation. The fulfillment of your dream may cause you to change residence or make acquaintances with, that's supposed to say, which will prove to be useful. People can sense the sexual tension. It could also be why this person's not coming forward. They might have like a speech impediment or stutter, and they don't want to like embarrass themselves, so they're like, they know that they would do that if they talk to you. But this, I don't know why inheritance is sticking out to me. Like people can sense the sexual tension between you. Like I feel like people are inheriting in a way. You know, I don't know why that's all of a sudden coming in my head. Like there's something about like the tension in the room is so thick when you and Boo Thing are together that other people, it's not just they sense like, oh wow, we can see something's going on. This gives me people then inherit the tension themselves. They not only sense it, they can feel it, is what this is making me think. The conductor, I don't know why this makes me think like, what was that? Calendar. The Calendar or Calendar. I can't remember which one, by Panic at the Disco. But he says this one line. He's like, at night your body's a symphony and I'm conducting. That's what this makes me think. Is there something about the way that you two operate is, I just feel like people feel like there's like a symphony being conducted. Like the way that you move, how the connection goes up and it goes down, or even just like when you both are in the same room together, the vicinity, it's like, I don't know, something about like, it seems cinematic. Like it's like people feel the need to like watch something unfold, watching something being conducted. But I also feel like with that, people can sense the sexual tension. This being the conductor, there's something about like the way that this person pulls your strings, so to speak. People can tell that they like, this person does it for you. Like, I don't know, it's just, there's something very obvious here. Whether or not you knew that, which is, I mean, it's just crazy. Especially you're in this mindset of, oh, do they like me or not? They in this mindset of, oh, do they feel the same or not? The whole time, everybody else is like, when the fuck are these people about to, when is it gonna happen though? It's obvious to everybody else except you too, which I think is crazy. Because then it's like, I feel like for one, somebody's wanting it to be more obvious. Like, do you like me or do you not? I need more signs. Meanwhile, it's just literally is becoming more obvious. And then somebody's still just missing all the signs. Oops, we in here together. So is this three of, is this, nope, that's wands. I thought I was just on the damn page. Brother, what the hell? The commander. Okay, they don't call him a conductor in Italy, apparently. Loans, scholarships, help from influential people, and making your dream come true. Positive results, ambitions satisfied. Ambitions satisfied. Also, this about like help being from influential people. That also makes me think like there are people of status or like influential people around this person and you who have taken note of it. So it's not just like random ass people who want to gossip and, oh my God, can you believe it? But it's actually people who they have their wits about them. They have their shit together at least a little bit. And it's people who can, I feel, make a relatively good judgment when it comes to like two people. And I feel like there's something about like even those people are in support of this connection. I feel like that might be very shocking to you. I don't know why I feel like you may have thought like a lot of people were against this. I feel like there's a lot more people low-key like rooting for this than you think. I just feel like there's a lot of people watching. Like especially with this Three of Pentacles, like there's a crowd behind him of people there for the show, you know? This fortune cookie, I don't know why it's just, I don't know why that's making me think of this 1111 make a wish. Like I know it's a fortune cookie and that's not what they do, but that's like, it's making me think like it's what somebody has wished on. You know, what is this? Number 19. I can't remember which one that is. Obviously, I'm about to look it up, but you know, I like to figure it out myself first. Oh, the sun. Good luck lies ahead. This is just such a positive reading. Like what? The sun is what you got coming for you. Fire sign energy, once again, fire signs are the best. Hello, I hope you know that by now. But good luck lies ahead. Be prepared for an unforgettable experience full of happiness, serenity, and joy because all adversities will be overcome. And that's the last motherfucking card I put down. This makes me think of how I want to do that. One last card is commitment. One last card is literally the sun card. The happiest card in the deck. The goddamn floating dolphins. Most incredible and intelligent species besides human beings on the planet. Mammals who mate for life. I was about to say dolphins don't be cheating on each other, but I really don't know what dolphins be out there doing. So, what is this? It's not like that, right? 9 of Cups? And they holding up the damn trophy together? Like what? Teamwork? High five? Is this the fucking energy of you and this person? How many hands are there? It's either 4 people or 3, but there are 3 distinct sets of hands. Give me group energy once again. A lot of people watching this, having their mind on it. But what I was just saying, like 9 of Cups, hello. Full wish fulfillment. Dreams come true. No illusions. No games. This is like you have the victory. Which case they're showing the trophy here because that's usually 6 of Wands. It's that victory card, so I'm really curious about what this one is. I've never, I haven't put a lot of these actually on this deck. I just got it like a short while ago, so. Chalices, 9, Triumph. Okay, didn't it just say for the sun? All adversities will be overcome. The very first thing that this says, obstacles to making your dream come true will disappear, as if by enchantment. Was I not just saying that? It's like something about when somebody really, you just let go, everything blows up in your face. That's when you see that divine timing. That's when you see that divine intervention. It's not when you're trying to make the change happen. That's when you were overworking yourself. You were doing way too much to try to get this person to see you, to get this person to understand. That's their own spiritual journey. I feel like you became so invested in this person and what they were going through. It's like, at a point, I feel like you almost became like a crutch for them without realizing it. Even if you were never like talking to this person in this type of way, energy is fluid. Especially twin flames, quantum entanglement definitely exists between twin flames. So it's like, if you were trying to do all the spiritual work for this person, well, okay, you don't believe in it like this, let me show you this way to try and make you believe. Okay, you don't believe like this, let me try to show you this way. Whole time, they made you believe it their own way. You know, so it's like, say something to somebody when you can, and then as hard as that is to resist the urge to keep trying, it looks like the universe is doing it for you anyway. That's so interesting. Obstacles to making your dream come true disappear as if by enchantment. That also makes me think that's how this person sees you. They think that's a word I've been looking for. Ethereal, but enchanting is more so the vibe. Mesmerized, captivating, enchanting. That's how this person feels. There's something so magical about you. Like, I just feel like this person has never been around people who have prophetic dreams. They've never been around people who have intuition or even talk about it. They've never been around somebody who actively practices the life that they talk to other people about. This person is just in awe of you completely. I even read the damn rest of the card. Relationships with foreigners, a job offered by a friend, travel with someone you love. So I definitely see, especially all this water here. We got the concert there, trophy here. I feel like this is someone who you will become very well traveled with this person. They'll be the type that want to take you on vacations. Like you will literally have that life that you've been desiring with this person. But there was this card up here. I'm pretty sure it's the star card. I gotta cover up her little nudie body. But besides that, the card is beautiful. She's just here in her element, under the waterfall, in a cave somewhere, ducked off, hidden, recharging, getting rejuvenated. Temperance, reflection. This, I feel, just tracks. Be careful not to climb the ladder of success too quickly and then realize too late that you have linked it against the wrong wall. I just feel like, for one, that's talking about this whole trying to force this person's eyes open. That was their very divine journey. That's part of what they had to go through. That was their own motherfucking business between them and God. I feel like somebody here, especially with that reading I had to do last week, I felt kind of bad about it. The whole reading was talking about how somebody needed to stop stalking someone. That's how the energy was coming across at a certain point. Where it's like, you know why you're doing it, you know what the connection is, but then at a certain point, I think that was even coming out the week before, where it's like, if you want the dream to come true, you have to stay consistent and living with the circumstances. And the circumstances where they were, this person don't know shit about twin flames. They don't know shit about you. They don't know shit about the whole spiritual journey, tarot reading, the way all this stuff goes. They're literally existing in this 3D reality. So I feel like somebody needed to practice taking that approach of, although I have these dreams, although I have this vision, although I know what the fuck is going on, you really have to just act like you see nothing. But with the star, oh damn, I forgot what the fuck was clarifying. People can sense sexual tension. Victory, triumph, like they know that this is your person. Like other people know that this is your person. That's so crazy. Like this is so your person. Without them being your person, that other people are aware that that's your fucking person. Like there's no victory, triumph, problems will disappear as if by enchantment. And you mean the karmics is just about to show themselves the door? Willingly? And I'm not gonna have to fucking fight you? What? That's crazy to me. Like this is like, people just think, I just heard this, it's beautiful. I don't know why I heard like that. Like somebody thinks this connection is so beautiful. I'm looking at like the look on his face. Like you could tell he's really feeling the music. Like, you know, black people looking on that meme where like when the song is good, that face, it's damn near like that, where he's just like, ooh, sing me something sweet. It's like people, I feel like this connection feeds other people. This connection inspires other people. With that temperance also, balance, reflection. I didn't fucking read it. Yeah. Oh, I did. Be careful not to climb the ladder of success too quickly. I think I was also saying that about why this person's like hesitant to come forward, why they fear their emotions, why they are so worried about losing control. Because I feel like they have put, what was that one phrase my mom always liked to tell me? No, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Case in point, that card that I cannot show specifically. I feel like there was some situation where I feel like everybody at least one point in their life, but where it's relevant right now was someone's most recent lesson in a relationship. So if you haven't like, oh, I rushed in with that and then I'm not, then this is just about the other person. But where someone had assumed that that person right there, okay, that's them, I'm gonna put all my eggs here, we're gonna have babies, we're gonna get married, we're gonna have a whole shebang, we're gonna move in. And then you had to realize that's not the way to go. I know, I had a feeling this reading was gonna be so beautiful. Like just the energy is very different. It's changed. Yeah, I love this deck so much. Ooh, it almost showed the nudie lady. I just want to split it one more time. What's that? 9 of Wands. Yeah, the setback. Somebody experienced just a small setback. I don't think it was particular. I was gonna say I don't think it's particularly life altering, but I mean that in terms of like it wasn't something that's like, oh my god, everything in my whole life is gonna be affected from this moment going forward, and now I have trauma. But more so like life altering in terms of like from that moment on, you change, the situation changed, things move forward. Like there's something very pivotal about this point in time right now. in this connection. But I just had a reading. Like, this is going to be such a gorgeous freaking reading. Oh, perfect. Yeah, from the last reading. I have not yet posted that one to Spotify. I'm not sure when I will, because that reading was basically an extra. Because I'm on vacation. True E, handy dandy, trusted favorite. Oh, I split it for some reason. Please. I'm pretty sure this was the first card that came out the last time I used this in the last reading too. Romance. Romance. Is this what it sounds like to you? Love and romance. Riding bicycles together. Sitting on the front wheel. Feeling like you a teenager again. That's what I feel like this connection will be. Is this is someone that you really can like actually be yourself. Like you and this person are so alike. It's crazy. Like you guys will like doing the same like childish things. You'll like doing the same fun things. Like you'll get excited about like the same weird quirky things. Like you know those Harry Potter lights that are like all over TikTok. You and this person will get excited about shit like that. Like you guys will like the same. It's beautiful. But first card is romance, not trauma. For some reason, I want to put that one to the side. I keep doing that. So I guess we're just going to keep doing it all day. I'll do 3 cards. No, let's do 5. You and this person, yeah, bumping heads. You were definitely beefing before. There was a lot of disharmony, lack of agreement, nothing in tune. You guys are not seeing eye to eye. And I feel like it's because you kept trying to get this person to see how you felt. Whole time you didn't know they saw how you felt. They weren't ready to come forward. And they're very good at that. I know that was coming out for a while in the readings too. I'm not budging, I'm not budging. I just kept looking at that like, yes the fuck you are. No the fuck they was not. When the fuck they're ready is when the fuck they're gonna be ready. And there's nothing you can do about it. So anyway, bumping heads, turning your back. Yeah, I feel like you, after all this stuff happened, you was really just like, wow, fuck that and fuck you. I don't give a fuck anymore. Like that's how like unconvinced I feel like you were of this person's like love and intentions. Like you didn't believe shit that they had ever said or done. Yeah, fed up at the back of the deck. You didn't believe anything from this person after that because you were just like, wow, like I tried everything I could. There was a lot, like I said, with that karmic interference. Somebody's like meddling in your business, getting in the middle of stuff, trying to sway this person's opinion about you. And I feel like when that came to light and you saw that this person chose other, bitch, fuck you and fuck that. Somebody was done and you really turned your back on it. And I feel like that was that. That's when the divine was finally allowed the opening. After you stop putting all your energy and your focus and your doubt and your care into what they're doing and how they feel about you. And when you really just turned your back and start focusing back on you, now the divine can focus on this person. Now the divine can focus on what this person needs to see. Now they can focus on what the divine needs to see this person to feel. Divine to see this person to feel. What the fuck did I just say? I don't know. I said that we had that tongue-tied card. But yeah, there's just something about like once you finally took a step back, started focusing on yourself again, it took you getting fed up with the situation, which I will add, no matter how frustrating it was supposed to happen exactly like that. Why? For all this to happen. So you didn't even mess up by going off on this person and being in that man in your energy and getting mad at them. You were supposed to do that according to your divine plan. So don't let anybody tell you your attitude is wrong. Fuck them. You're supposed to cuss them the fuck out. And they don't like it because they don't like hearing about themselves. So anyway, you being fed up, that's you being in your divine energy. I feel like that's when you remember who you are. When you get to the point where you fed the fuck up, like, wow, damn, I forgot I'm a badass bitch. Why am I sitting here begging for breadcrumbs? Hello? So I feel like somebody here is like remembering that, re-recognizing that, and reiterating it to themselves, journaling. I just feel like somebody's like calling in their power. Somebody's remembering who they are. Somebody's taking care of themselves. Especially, I don't know why I like this drinking tea. I just feel so like bougie when I'm drinking my tea. Like I'm just like, supreme health. I had the option for juice or liquor. I chose neither. So this is just somebody who really is like cares about taking care of themselves. And because of that, somebody's eyes is open. 2 more cards. 2 more. Oh my. I'm pretty sure this has come out like 3 readings in a row now. 3 readings in a row. Please. This person, didn't I say that earlier? This person made a wish on you. And vice versa. We even literally have the 1111 Make a Wish card. Now the actual 1111 Make a Wish card coming out. Are we about to stop the live and make another wish? You may if you want to. But still, like this energy is so beautiful. It's like blowing it into the wind. You know, it's like a wish they never thought would ever get answered. I feel like that's the both of you though. I feel like it's a wish that neither of you ever thought would get answered. Last card. Again, okay. Karmic ties. That very first card we had, somebody else, somebody in the middle, and somebody meddling and being motherfucking nosy. Somebody was dealing with karmic people. Somebody had karmic ties. I feel like that's what that ending is also. It's like I feel like that's going to be a very true, definitive ending with a karmic situation. And it's going to be very obvious. Whether or not you talking to this person or you know, that's interesting. But I feel like if you aren't telling this person, they will find out. Like that's not even a question. Like they will find out when you're single again, if you're not. They will find out if you moved away from that toxic roommate. They will find out. Both of these people also auburn hair. That keeps coming out with a lot of these fucking readings lately. Like it'll be back to back to back cards on one spread with people with red hair. So obviously somebody here has auburn hair, and it's like the vibrant type, like gorgeously bright, vivaciously auburn, like very bright hair. Also, I don't know why it's making me. I do know why. It's making me think that someone's hair might also, like recently, it doesn't matter if it's red or not, but recently you might start noticing your hair seems like more luxurious and shiny. Like I feel like somebody might notice like the colors coming back more. Because that also, the same book I've been bringing up for the past month straight. Red Needle by Carrie Thomas. It literally talks about her being poisoned. And it made her skin pale, her red hair was like dull and gray basically. And then when she found out that she was being poisoned, she started taking this little tincture to help. Her hair started to glow, her cheeks turned back to being rosy again. So there's something about like once someone is away from this karmic ass energy, you or this person, you know what the fuck your story is. But once somebody's away from that like karmic energy that was trying to meddle in the middle of things, had their hands in everything, that's when I feel like all this shift will start to become very apparent. Like I feel like there's been a lot of energy working in the background, especially for the only 2 like cards about the signs that we got from the very beginning, fire sign and air sign. I feel like there was a lot that was like how she's blowing this into the ethers. You know, there was a lot that was in the ethers. There was a lot that was in the air. There was a lot that was unseen going on in the background, energy-wise. And so now I feel like that's why the fire keeps showing up. That's what's been waiting at the door. There's a lot of passion and a lot of heat here. And especially with how the fuck this person's feeling about you, and they've been holding that back for good reasons, it seems. So when they are ready to show that to you, especially we have that commitment card, literally things are getting serious. Like when they are really ready to get serious about showing that to you, this person, I feel like it will be like damn near unrecognizable. Like it's just, this is all I can say. This last final card. Didn't I kept saying all that about voyeurism? Was I or was I not? Somebody over here stalking somebody's pictures. Somebody's over here looking. Somebody's over here searching. Somebody's looking up social media accounts. This also makes me think somebody's doing their research on somebody before they come forward, to make sure somebody's not in their whole face still, to make sure somebody doesn't have 14 boyfriends. Somebody I just thought might also try to message you from a fake account to see if you'll talk to them, to see if you're the type of person who just responds to anybody and everybody. Somebody might even try that thing where they're like, hey, let me get you some Cash App. Do not fall for it. I feel like there's not even like, there's no do not fall for it, because I feel like somebody doesn't even like, I feel like you damn near like me. I get aggravated when people be in my inbox. Like, what the fuck are you wasting my time? For me having to stop and read this just for you to be talking about some dumb shit. Anyway, yeah, somebody's ass. Getting out of the picture. I feel like they may have like reached some kind of illumination about this person recently, or you have. But I definitely, yeah, I feel like you're whoever you're dealing with, they did have someone, whether they were still in a relationship with them or not, that person would not let go like that. And then I feel like that influenced the way that this person treated you, because they're like, well, I don't know, filtering out like this. Well, I thought they were, yeah, it could have been somebody that they had family with that they're also fed up with. Wow, that's crazy. So I feel like the way that you got fed up with this person is the way that I feel like now they're getting fed up with their karmic. If there was somebody who was, dealing with somebody. And even if they weren't in a whole relationship, karmic could even be like somebody's parents, somebody's siblings, just somebody who's there to cause intentional challenges in someone else's life for their own spiritual growth and for their lessons. Why don't I put one more? How's this person feeling about you now? How is this person feeling about you now? Did the card completely do a 360? What the fuck? They think you love yourself. Wow. And look what the fuck is sticking up at the top of the. They know that you love yourself. I feel like you loving yourself makes them want to focus on them. Like I said at the beginning with that hermit card, I feel like them realizing that you are attracted to them because of, like, it's like because they know how much you love yourself. Like with that whole man eater vibe, this and the other, you do not go for bullshit at all. So they know that the criteria that you hold fucking outer space, basically, to everybody else. These to you are just the standards. I feel like that's what causes this person to like reflect on themselves with that hermit energy. It's like if somebody who loves themselves like that, to the point where they're willing to cuss out everybody left and right, they will cuss me out, knowing how they feel about me and that they had the option to never speak to me again, and they took it. Confirmation, whatever the fuck that sound was. Yeah, like something about that was very shocking for this person. There's, like I said, this memories here, and it's interesting to have the female over here, the masculine energy over there. So I just feel like you were just completely focused on yourself, as you should be, until the right one want to focus on you. Hello, and then there's two people focused on you. I'm just kidding, also. But for this memories card, I just feel like this person is like they're looking back. I just always every time like I'm surprised that regret card didn't come out. But this person, they're like sitting there, stupid, 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 stupid. Like that's what I feel like they're doing. It's like they're looking at these pictures. They might be looking through like old texts that you guys had. They might even be going through your social media that they never added you on, that you don't know that they know, and are looking at from multiple fake accounts. And they're just like, oh my God, this is who she is. This is who he does. This is the type of person they are. Like I feel like they're finding out a lot about you through their voyeuristic stalking. Okay. And I feel like it's like just putting them even more like, not even in regret, because that wasn't really coming out a whole lot today. I mean, we did have that about somebody regretting how, yeah, I wish I treated you better. But it's not like with that woe is me, nihilist, I can never come forward mindset. Like at least it's not still there. But it's just like there's this sadness, I feel like, when they're looking at these photos. It's like that what if, coulda, shoulda, woulda, what if we tried? What if I did? What if I was there? What if I had actually, how many of these pictures would have me in it? And especially with that whole, I'm getting tired of pretending I don't want to make you mine. I'm being obvious. I want everyone to know you are mine. This person's like, they, it's exhausting for them at this point. I feel like I said, I feel like they get very upset when other people start to show you any type of affection or attraction. Like they really get pissed off. And I don't even think you see that. Like I said, like I just feel like when you're around, this person really puts on like their best face. They get on their best fucking behavior. But when you're not around, I'm getting the feeling like this person's low key like wilding the fuck out. And I feel like that's why it's obvious to other people about the sexual attention. I mean, sexual attention? I didn't mean to say that. Sexual attention? There's a lot of sexual attention. What does that even mean? Like, there's a lot of attention on this connection. Like, a lot of people are paying attention to this, whether or not you know that. But I just feel like there's something about, like, the way this person acts when you're not around towards these other people or around these other people, or even, like, the things that they ask other people about you. It is obvious that they like you. And I feel like this person will even, like, say obvious questions when they're asking someone. Like, this dude gonna fucking ask my ex, so you want to get back together with her? Why the fuck were you about to ask him that? Literally, just to try to trigger him. Like, I did not expect that kind of cockiness to come from Mr. Shy Guy. Bro, who are you? Anyway, what I was saying was peeking behind the deck. How do they feel about you with what we were clarifying when that self-love card came out? Romance, sweet talk, self-love, memories, please. They like you a lot. They want to talk to you. This also gives me feeling that they want to get close. Why to fucking say it like that? Close. I don't know why I just said it like that. I don't know. But this person, it's like they also really want to make you laugh. Like, they love your laugh. They love your smile. They love how you sound when you're laughing. And they love being the reason for it. Like, there's something about, like, it really... Like, this person's a lot more cocky than you think. But there's something about, like, they love knowing that they are the reason you're laughing. And I'm getting, they want other people around to know that they are the reason you were laughing like that. I also feel like this person might be, like, really fucking funny. Split the deck. I might be dealing with the whore. But, okay. Workplace affair. This comes out damn near every reading, too. So it could be somebody that you work with. Or, yeah, that's hiding how they feel, was shady. Or there could just be that there's somebody lurking in the background. Yeah, funeral and goodbye. Yeah, there was somebody lurking in the background. Karmic energy, mother, father, friend, bestie, ex. But somebody who was trying to keep this connection from happening. I don't know why for somebody I'm getting, like, their parents specifically. Like, I feel like this person, like, tried to, like, come to their parent and, like, entrusted them with how they felt about you. And for whatever reason, the demons living inside this person, they kept trying to sway your person with everything that they possibly could to not talk to you, to not entertain it. Why it would be wrong? Why they shouldn't do that? I just feel like no matter what this person heard from other people, it did not matter. Because everything just kept always leading back to you. No matter what logic they fed to themselves, it didn't matter. So last but not least, my favorite part personally, unsent love letters. Things I wish I could tell you. Yeah, I'm not feeling as I can't even mouth the word because then it's like you wouldn't even know what I'm saying. I just don't want TikTok to try to, like, algorithm ding me like they be doing. I don't feel like I'm all crazy and psycho today. I think it's the G-rated version I can say. What do they want to say to you? How are they feeling about you? What are 3 cards today? I ain't gonna overwhelm the masses this time. But yeah, I can't believe after having TikTok for like 3 fucking years, I just now figured out what the damn shopping cart is. Why would they put it so tiny? And then that horrible orange color, so it's like I barely even notice it's there. Just fucking stupid. They're gonna update the goddamn app every other day and make my shit not work and not save my videos, but app functionality still room to be desired. This don't make no damn sense to me. Anyway, thank you, TikTok, for allowing me to make money on your platform while also talking shit about it. Damn. Looks like we won't be reading 3 but 5 instead. You always come back, except this time, devastating. Could this also be what the cognitive dissonance is? This person was expecting this to go, like I said, we have the cycles. I feel like this was a cycle with you and this person. They'll go round and around and around. Do they like me? Do they not? They know that you were wanting to know, and they knew that they was holding the information back from you. I think I did that like a year ago in a reading where it was like this person, they know that you want to know how they feel and that you have no idea. So it was like they were like entertaining themselves with watching you squirm, basically. Like that specifically was like they like to watch you squirm. Also in a sexual context. I just feel like that's also what that cognitive dissonance was about. Was you didn't come back the way that you usually do. Maybe you usually are the one that comes in to apologize, or you try to be all cheesy. This time I just feel like you're like, all right, whatever. Turn your back on the shit. Unless or until I see anything different, I'm just gonna move the fuck on. Oh, wow. So this is definitely the twin flamiest card in this entire thing, I think. And it comes out like every time we do a reading about this specific energy. I'll choose you in every lifetime. Anchor of soul. I did a whole fucking reading about this energy. You anchor them in reality, is what it was called. Literally, like this person, you help them to feel grounded. Like it's like you help to provide them with a sense of normalcy. And it's almost like because of how like extra normal you are, that's what's normal to this person now. Where I feel like before their life was just these shades of gray, drab, lifeless, nothing to look forward to. They living on autopilot because they can anticipate every moment that's going to happen throughout the day down to the last second. I feel like when you come into the picture, you bring this vivacity, this energy, this passion, this fire. That's, you can't ignore it. And there's something about that sense of abnormality that kind of makes this person feel at ease because for some reason it does make sense to them. Why? Because they're a part of the twin flame journey, a spiritual being who's been pretending to do whatever the fuck. Yeah, you seem normal to this person because you are normal for this person. Like I was saying, like people can sense the sexual tension between you. It is well known. That is your person. You are theirs. And so I don't know, it's just interesting how there's all this, like, what if you don't feel the same? I wonder. Nobody else is wondering except the both of you guys. At all. Thinking of you. I will always remember this card now from that reading where I had pulled the divine feminine and divine masculine and they were literally mirrored, like in response to the cards. Like I will never get over that. Thinking of you, I've thought of you every day, many times daily. Lovely thoughts, longing for what we had, so many moments and things I've wanted to share. That memories card. Somebody's thinking about you, daydreaming about you, wishing on you, hoping for you, praying for you, wanting to see you. I don't know how to not dream of you. So many things remind me of you. Like, yeah, you're showing up in this person's psyche, you're showing up in their dreams, you're showing up in their prayers. Every time I feel like, oh, this person might also start seeing 11 a lot. And I don't know if this is something that you would like say to them a lot, or like anytime you see 11, like, oh my God, 11, look at this. Like, I don't know if you would say something to where at first they would just, well, whatever. Now, whenever they see 11, they always think of you. They're always thinking about you. So anyway, oh, it was not 5? 4. Damn. Oh, it was. They stuck together. I was like, I'm actually just pulling up one. I already told them 5. I wish I was good enough. Fears, insecurities, expectations, disappointment. Yeah. And it's not even, doesn't say disappointments, as in there are disappointments that are, they feel not good enough for it. No. They just feel like they are the disappointment. Like nothing can be disappointing to them because they don't have any value to be disappointed. That's how this person sees themselves. Like I said, I'm hiding how I feel. Why? Especially this person, if they know that you like them, that's where I was always like stuck on. So like if you know if they like you and they know that you know if they like you and They know that you like them. What the fuck is the issue? Yeah, insecurities are the issue. But also feel like it's like, how can you fault someone for being like this? There are people who know that they have all these insecurities, know that the last motherfucking thing they need to be doing is get into a goddamn relationship with somebody with these insecurities, and then get into a relationship and then push all those insecurities on the other person. Cough, cough, karmic partners. They don't ever want to look at their own fucking shit. Like, so how beautiful is it that this person, instead of wanting to bring all that shit to the table, which is crazy because you wouldn't care. You would be so happy to help this person feel better about themselves. But this is the type of person that you're dealing with. They will rather stay away and hide how they feel rather than bring all this to your table. So I feel like there's something that this person knows intimately about you and your life, about like what you've gone through, or like you've been through trauma or whatever, like the type of people you've dealt with where they have like this sense of justice when it comes to not doing you wrong. And I feel like that's also why they feel this, like, I mean, it didn't come out today as much, but why they do feel this guilt for how they treated you. I wish I had treated you better. And I can never take back the things I did. I feel like that's why they have such like guilt, is because they did not want to do that. Like they already kind of saw themselves in this life of being less than, needing more. So then when they fucked up like that, it was just like, oh my God, like what am I supposed to? So I just feel like this person, they have a lot that they need to work on. But I feel like that's also why it's this cognitive dissonance. Because I feel like it was almost like they were probably trying to test it out too to see if you had liked them. But it's like, they really, it's like seeing through your eyes helps them to see themselves. And I feel like that's vice versa. It's like they just are like, she really likes me. He really like, they're in awe. And it's like, well, what about me would make somebody like that? And then it's like they start to look at, okay, well, what type of things does that person value? Those values, they see that in me. And so it's almost like they're trying to live up to all these values because of how highly they see you. Whole time you just want them, wow, just to say something. The answer I still can't give you. Last and final card of the night. Still care about you. Don't want to be hurt by you like that anymore. So I'm getting the pain with mutual. And I also feel like, especially if this was like man eater, you had to go out from this person. This person is a little sensitive. They damn near couldn't take it. And so I feel like that's also why they're like in that like insecure energy. Like they do want to come forward. They're tired of acting like they don't want this, because like they're also a little bit like scared of you. They're scared of messing up. Which also I feel like that goes to say something about, sometimes it helps to be more calm in situations. Other times that rage is needed to help progress something. Then obviously to stay there, that's what toxic people do. But I just feel like that rage or whatever, that man in your energy that this person experienced, it shook them the fuck awake. It shocked them a lot. But I feel like it's now like they're so scared of messing up because they never want to like be on that side again. They never want to be on the receiving end of that again. I'll split this deck one more time. This came out in the last live too. I see a few months and kickback style dates. Basically the dates where you guys literally just like hang out as besties, enjoying yourselves, doing things that you like. Oh wow. Aftercare? I think I might have just turn it off. Thank you everybody for being here. Love you all. Thank you for your support. I'll be back on in like, what is it, Saturday now? So I'll see you in a week. Mwah, mwah.